Hey guys, I am going to a metal show today, so I figured this would probably be the best time to show you how to do a smoky eye, and pretty easy to follow and understand. So I already did my eyebrows. I've already primed. You can tell I've already done this eye, and I do not have my base on. That is tip number one, is if you're doing a smoky eye or a makeup look that has a lot of colors and a lot of fallout, you definitely want to do your eye makeup before your foundation, just so it doesn't look messy or look dirty or like you have dark circles underneath. So that is my best tip for that. So that's why I don't have any foundation on right now. I am doing my eyes first. So with the smoky eye, I am going to be using this palette, which is the Black Ice palette. So I'm going to be using that, the majority of it, and I am going to be using Hazelnut right here. Hazelnut or a brown, a nice warm brown, is going to be the key for a smoky eye. That's going to give you the best smoky eye possible and make it look like it's faded instead of looking like you got punched in the face with a black eye. So I'm just taking a color brush and then Hazelnut, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in my crease, and I'm kind of doing a generous amount, and all I'm doing is sweeping it back and forth. You can never over blend. Blending is going to be the key factor in this look. So I'm kind of bringing it up in that crease, but I'm also bringing it up towards that brow bone as well. And this is just going to be a transition shade for us. And just kind of sweep it back and forth in the windshield wiper motions. And I have a little bit more on the outer corner, which is perfect. That works for me. And then this is just going to be a nice transition shade. So now I'm going to switch to a very tapered crease brush, and I'm actually going to go in here and take this color right here. So this one looks really light, but it's actually pretty pigmented. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of like dot like right in through here, and you see all that dark color right here. I'm just going to sweep it in my crease, so a little bit underneath that hazelnut that we put on earlier, and then just kind of sweep it back and forth. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to that color brush, and whatever product I have on it, I'm going to blend with that. And like I said, blending is your best friend. Just keep blending and blending and blending and blending. Take a smudger brush, and I'm going to take that silver color right here in the Black Ice palette. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pat it over the lid. The reason for the patting is because it helps with fallout, but it also helps me get a little bit more control over that area on the lid that I want. And see, it just helps to brighten up that eye area. Super pretty silvery color. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that crease brush again, and I'm just going to sweep a little bit more. That way it's all nice and blended. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that black, and I'm going to do it on the outer corner. And I'm still going to take that crease brush, but I'm just going to kind of draw a V like right in through here. And then I'm just going to blend. And kind of go in circular motions. I want that outer corner just dark. And then what I'm going to do, make sure you always clean it off. I'm going to highlight my brow bone, and I like to use a matte shade when I'm doing all these kind of sparkly types of colors in here. So I'm actually going to take Sweet Cream, which is a matte cream color. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put it in my brow area. And you see how that just kind of like lifts it? I really like the matte look. And just keep going in like that. I'm going to do my face because I like to do my concealer and stuff before I do this because I bake underneath, so it helps prevent fallout. But so those are my tips so far, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I just did my base. I'm baking underneath the eyes, and I will do a separate video on that if you're curious on how to do baking. But I am just going to finish up the smoky eye. So what I like to do is go underneath my lash line. That's like the best way to do it. So I'm going to take that brownish color from the Ice Chai palette, or the black ice, just kidding, black ice. And then what I'm going to do is just go underneath my lash line right here. And I'm focusing more on the outer part and then kind of coming in. So do that on the other eye. Take that color brush again, and I'm actually going to dip it in the Hazelnut that we did before, that transitions shade. And I'm actually going to go underneath it real quick. And that's just going to help soften it and kind of make it a little bit more smoky. You can kind of tell right here. So I'm just kind of going underneath right here with that color brush, and it's just going to smoke it out. Now you're going to fill in your waterline with eyeliner, and I have actually, you can use the pencil, but I've actually been using the Black Gel Eyeliner because it's waterproof. I never thought you could use it in your waterline until my friend told me about it, and now it's like life-changing. So that's what I'm going to do. You've got this smoky eye going. So before I like to do my wing cat eyes, I like to highlight. And with the highlight, I'm actually going to go in our spring palette, which is the Glistening Horizon, which looks like this. And this is a beautiful color to highlight. I don't care if it's on the cheeks, in the inner corners, or anything. I love this stuff. It's the perfect highlight. And just gonna go on the inner corner. The reason why I highlight before eyeliner is so I don't have to screw up my eyeliner. That way I don't have to go in again and again. And inner corner. And I like to bring it down here, and you can tell that it just really opens up that eye. And I want the focus on my eyes tonight, and with a red lip. So that's what that is. And so I'm gonna go line my eyes, and I will come show you the finished look. Alright, so this is the finished look. I added some red lipstick, I did my eyeliner, I did the cat eyes like I usually do, and then I just did the Lash Intensity Mascara along with the Lash Primer. And I hope this was super helpful for you. So the tips that I came up with that work for me is, number one, don't do your eye makeup after your foundation. Do it before. That way you don't have fallout, and that way your foundation looks nice and fresh. And then number two, use a warm brown transition shade in the crease, and that's going to help really well to transition those shades into the smoky effect. And do it on both tops and bottom. And then number three is just to blend very well. And I hope those were super helpful, and I know I probably gave you a little bit other tips along the way with like the liner and stuff, but I really like how it turned out, and I'm ready to go rock out. And I'm really excited how this turned out. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope it was helpful. So if you have any other suggestions, please let me know. I'd be more than happy to do these. These are a lot of fun for me. So anyways, I hope you are having a fantastic day, and I will catch you later. Bye.